Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Friday follow-up in the continuing journey of accountability. Yes, let's talk about pet peeves. What is it about pet peeves that can get under our skin? And what is it that some days you see something and it just rolls off your back, and other days you see the same thing and it just wants to make you scream? You know, we all have our different pet peeves, and you can Google, and there's tons of them, more than I really thought, and some of them that I never really thought were pet peeves, like slow drivers or rude drivers. I just thought that's just bad manners. Noisy eaters. Well, I guess that can kind of get under your skin a little bit. When people sneeze or cough without covering their mouths, that probably is everybody. It's probably should be elevated higher than a pet peeve. That's just not nice. Um, People clicking their nails, just coming slow elevators. I don't understand that one because you really can't control it. A slow elevator is better than one that just comes falling real quick down and not making the stop where you wanted to go. I guess one that really kind of caught my eye was the one that when you get a phone call late at night or real early in the morning, and the first thing the person says is, "Oh, did I wake you?" I guess that could kind of get irritating, but I've got a good answer for that. When somebody does that to me, I said, "No, you didn't wake me. I had to get up and answer the phone anyway." That will hit you later on. So again, how these things that kind of irk you and just come and go. And lately, I have to admit, one that's really getting to me, and I know Ann listens to these later, so I'm taking a risk here, folks. But for tops, I will do anything. Lately, what's irking me is finding doors or drawers that are not fully closed. Don't ask me why that is bothering me, but I'll go through the house and there's a drawer that's just barely open, or a door that's not completely closed. And I don't know what it is, but lately, and I'm just going around, I just start closing them. And I don't know if it's the sense that it's like the job isn't finished and I am working on a lot of different things. So maybe, psychologically, it's just like reminding me, Rick, you got a lot of things to get done, and you're trying to get, a lot of this stuff done before the end of the year. But it just irks me. It never did in the past. And, again, that's it goes what I said at the beginning is, why do these things bug us and other times they don't? And it happens in the chapter meeting, right, folks? Somebody's doing a great presentation and somebody's just chatting in the back, not paying attention. Is it a pet peeve? Yeah, I guess it can be. Does it irk the presenter? Yeah, it should. Um, and again, I don't know if it's just we're so consumed about life is just moving so fast that we just can't take a few minutes to tend to the matter at hand, or like the drawers and doors not being open. It's like why we can't stay in between something that is not completely done, right? I mean, our weight loss journey never ends. As we go through and trying to get healthy and to lose weight, it never ends. Look, when we talk to cops, who they say is sometimes the struggle to maintain their weight loss, and some folks don't want to embrace the title of cops because they don't want to put that pressure on them. It doesn't mean that the job is done once you get to goal. It just means that you've got to go a different direction to maintain. So maybe there's a lot of reasons why I don't like to see a draw half open or half closed, depending on how you want to look at it. But I think we have to be careful to not react to little things that irk us, especially especially at a chapter meeting, because that is, like I've always said, is a safe zone. It's a place where people need to be able to scream if they want to, if they need to. A place so that they can say, you know, I just don't understand this, or why are they doing this, or why is this going on? And if you're irked by it, you just gotta, I think, and, you know, I can't, it's hard to do. You just gotta let it go. And there's that expression, don't sweat the small stuff. And I've tried, as I've been getting more mature, uh, to not let the small stuff bother me. Because, as I said, there are much more major issues that we have to deal with. And losing weight and getting healthy is a major issue that we all deal with every day. And if we tend to put our energy on getting irked about a pet peeve, it's taking away from the big picture. You know, and I don't know if it's oversimplifying the problem and stuff like that, but when I see people get so hung up on one little thing, now I'm calling it little, to them maybe it's a major thing, but we have to talk about it. We have to, and at the chapter meeting, I think that is that safe place, because we all should understand each other's thoughts on why we're there. Yes, we all do things different. We all think we have the right answers, and we all are there for the common cause. We're all there for the same thing. So will these little things kind of creep in and get people's attention diverted? Yep. There's no way to stop it, but I think there's ways that we can help slow it down, where we should be able to be open, honest with our TOPS members. And if there is a pet peeve going on, it should be able to be discussed. If that phrase is too wordy, we should be able to discuss it in an open, mature manner. Now, for that journey of accountability, I hadn't been able to get a weigh-in for the past couple of weeks, and it shows. I gained 1.6, and as I looked at my record, my bank book to go through, it's red and black, red and black, red and black, black, red, red, black, black. I've had over 20 weigh-ins, and it's literally 50% red and 50% black. So to go to my pet peeve about the open draw, maybe that's what's going on inside, folks, where I feel like I'm in between. I'm not really getting way out of control with my journey, but I'm not really focusing on what I should be doing. I am stuck in the middle. A place where all my life I don't want to be. So yeah, folks, now you're really hearing my big pet peeve. After working in the science field for over 40 years, it's always been black or white, or in our case, black and red, but it's always been black and white. I never liked the gray zone. Never, ever did. It needs to be done all the way or don't start at all. But in my journey towards losing weight and getting healthy, there's going to be gray zones, and that's what I struggle with. That is my pet peeve. I don't know how to get out of it. It's something that I struggle with all my life. I'm hoping by sharing my pet peeve about how I struggle in being in the gray zone, that people will start talking about it, because I'd like to hear about where's your gray zone? What do you do? I think some people would tend to call it a plateau. Well, a plateau to me is like you're just staying flat. I'm going up and down, up and down. Either I'm not finishing or I'm not starting or something's going on like that. So I don't call it a plateau, but things need to be spun around here, folks. And that's my pet peeve. I don't like gray area. So I'm hoping you folks can help. Maybe we can have some discussion down the road on different webinars or different tops talks. Maybe that'll be a topic that we can bring in 2023. Yes, folks, we are scheduling stuff for 2023. It's not a pet peeve, but boy, time sure flies. But anyway, folks, I want to thank you for letting me share this morning my biggest pet peeve. I hope I don't get in trouble with talking about the open draws that I find around the house. But it was just a good way of introducing my big pet peeve. And who knows, after Ann listens to this, I might hear about hers. I'll see you next Friday.